Hello there, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. Today we're going to have a little bit, just a little bit of a body positivity theme, so we'll talk a little bit about that later on in the video. But anyway, let's get started with the yum yums. I have made myself 1 litre, 4 cups of chilled tea. What do you call it? Iced tea. Iced tea, not chilled tea. Iced tea. I just prepared this last night so that it would cool down, and it is just this gorgeous tea here, which I am obsessed with right now. The orange in it is just divine. Absolutely exquisite. It's delicious. So that's how I'm going to start the day, because I'm not actually hungry right now for breakfast, but I would like to get some hydration in. So we're going to have that and just sip on that throughout the day. I'm going to aim for maybe 2.5 litres of water, probably closer to the 2.5 mark, because it's so freaking hot and I'm probably going to sweat a lot. But anyway, I will let you know when I have some breakfast. And yep. Came in here to make my bed, but there's a bit of an obstacle to making my bed this morning. Alright, unicorns, I've got my breakfast. I just needed something quick and easy this morning. I got a lot on today, so I didn't really have time to plan anything exciting. So this is it. This is my go-to smoothie at the moment. It is just something really good for when I'm working. I've been working on a holiday program the last 3 weeks, and I've had it almost every morning because I'm just not really a breakfast person. So if I don't have something that I can kind of eat while I work, then I don't eat breakfast at all. And I'm not saying that you should force yourself to eat or anything like that if you're not hungry, but it's just that I will get to 11 o'clock and not eat it, and then I'll be starving. So having something like this that I can sip away at just kind of prevents that from happening. So that's why I use the ingredients I do in it. So that's why it's got the protein powder, because it definitely keeps me full. That's why it's got the peanut butter, again, very satiating. And then just things like the banana, because it covers the flavor of the protein powder. I actually really like that one. It's got a chai flavor, and I really, really like that with the banana. But if I have it by itself, it's definitely very protein powdery, and I just don't really like that. But all of them are to me, to be honest. That one's actually one of the better ones. And then just the linseeds, or flaxseed, whatever you want to call them, just because it's very healthy, part of the daily dozen, I like that. And yeah, a bit of spinach for greens, and you're good to go. Oh, and the random powder that I put in, the brown powder, that is a smoothie mix that was given to me by my nanny family. And I believe it's maca, cacao, and all those fancy stuff that a poor student like me could never afford. So yes, they gave that to me, and I've been putting it in my smoothies, and I like it. It's flavor, and it's probably healthy. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. But yes, very good. Let's talk about body positivity and where I am in my journey, which is, it's going well, to sum it up. But yeah, I have been kind of on this journey for about a year now. I know that I have been posting some of my old content, so it might look like it's been a shorter amount of time, but actually since about January 2019, I have been on this journey of body positivity, learning to kind of intuitively eat. I still incorporate the daily dozen as much as possible, just because it feels good to me. My body feels good, if you know what I mean. When you find an eating style that just kind of works quite well for you, that is the daily dozen for me. But of course, I have cravings, and I honor those cravings, and some days I don't tick many of the boxes, and that's okay. That is what it is. So that's intuitive eating, but body positivity is about me accepting my body as it is right now and just saying, you know what, it's okay, it's good, I'm positive about it, I like my body, you know, self-love. And it is like, it's so much easier said than done. When I first started this journey, I thought, oh, it's gonna be great, just gotta look in the mirror every morning and be like, you're fabulous, and that'd be it. But no, it's not like that. You have days where you wake up and you still have that kind of diety culture kind of feel when you wake up and you're like, oh, I need to lose weight. I need to lose 10 kgs immediately because I'm a gigantic hippopotamus. And fighting those battles on those days is really hard. But I feel like those days are becoming fewer and fewer. And I just wanted to kind of talk about that because I think it's really important that if you are starting out on your body positivity journey, that you know that yes, those days are going to happen, but the more you keep practicing self-love, the more that you know, put yourselves in situations where you are being nurtured and loved, the less it will happen. And so I think for me, something that's been really helpful is going onto Instagram and trying to unfollow people who make me feel like I should be on a diet, or you know, and I'm not here to say that people who are dieting or want to lose weight are bad people, or that there's anything wrong with it, because everyone is on their own journey, and for them maybe there is a reason they need to lose weight. I don't know. So I'm definitely not trying to say that, but for me, like, unfollowing people who have stuff to do with Slimming World and then following people who are body positive, you know, if you just go to the hashtag body positivity or any of those kinds of hashtags, you know, self-love, fat acceptance, those sorts of things, you'll find a whole bunch of influencers, and not even influencers, just everyday people who are posting really good content. Go follow a bunch of them, and it really helps to lift you up. It's a beautiful community. I think that's been the most helpful for me, is actually you know, making sure that my online presence is in a healthier kind of a way. And yeah, I have gained a little bit of weight recently, which is to be expected because of the stress I've been under with my studies. But the difference I feel in myself is that in previous years, a little bit of weight gain, I would be like on the next crash diet, like ASAP. I'd be on it and I'd be like trying to lose that weight, and I'd feel horrible about it, and I'd be beating myself up. And I'm not beating myself up anymore. I'm just saying, it's okay. It's okay. It will come off. And it did, to be honest. I gained it and then I lost it. So I'm now back to the weight I was before I gained that weight, because probably I'm not as stressed right this minute. I don't know. What I'm saying is it's different. Like, I feel like I can gain a little bit of weight and not freak out anymore the way I used to, and just accept that weight gain happens sometimes, and sometimes weight loss happens as well. My weight gain loss in the last year has been like all over the place, but it's been within like a small kind of, what's the word? I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't think of the word when it's like, it doesn't go too high, it doesn't go too low. Range. A small range. And so it's been up and down and bumpy, and it's like, okay, like I might be at the higher end of that range at one point, but I'm probably going to drop back into the middle or down to the lower point of that range at some point soon anyway. So don't stress about it. Just live your life. Anyway, I feel like this is enough rambling about body positivity. Do let me know if you want more on body positivity, my journey, or just resources or anything to do with it. Drop it in the comments below if you would like more. Let me know, and I'm just gonna sit here and eat my smoothie, drink my smoothie, because I've got work to do. So let's do it. Sorry about the oven noise in the background. I'm prepping dinner now because I have got to go to work this afternoon. I've got to look after the most delicious newborn baby in the whole world. But anyway, I hate cooking when I get home in the evenings because I'm just so tired. Like, I love cooking, but the types of things I like to cook sometimes they're not normally like 5-minute recipes, although I do have a few 5-minute recipes, but this one's not. So I'm doing it now. It's a lentil loaf. The recipe will be in the description. It's on my Instagram, so I'll just leave a link to that. But anyway, I'm taking a wee break from editing to have a coffee because it's not morning without a coffee, right? Just a plain coffee, a bit of soy milk, that's it. Okay, computer, I hear you. And then I've got a plum from my tree outside in the garden. These are really, really good. And I think I might treat myself and have a piece or two of this gorgeous chocolate. I just found out about this one recently and I love it because it's like dark chocolate, but it's like not quite as bitter as most dark chocolates. It's a lot creamier, but obviously still dark chocolate, still vegan, but like so good. Okay, computer, it's having a meltdown at the moment. But anyway, that is morning tea and it is delicious. Dinner is all cooked. Now the only changes I made to this other than the actual recipe is I didn't have any capsicum or bell pepper as you Americans say, so I added a whole head of broccoli instead, and I didn't have any quinoa, so I used brown rice. But other than that, it is as recipe says, and it's so good, so I'm probably just going to have a salad with that. But yeah, not even lunchtime and dinner's already cooked. I feel very organized today. I would most definitely normally have like some chickpeas or something on this, maybe some baked sweet potato or some form of like carbohydrate, but I just don't feel like it today, so that's okay. This is what I'm having. It's freaking delicious, and the romaine lettuce is from my mum's garden, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just gonna get stuck into this because it looks super delicious and I've got to go to work soon, so we best eat up. Typical, I forgot to film an outro. Anyway, I had another piece of that gorgeous lentil loaf, so good, and I just put a bit of ketchup and nutritional yeast on it. And then I had another piece of dark chocolate, and that was it for yesterday's eating. Am I annoying you, Luna? I'm probably annoying her. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace!